So the now disgraced and criminally charged crypto exchange FTX has just sent out letters to politicians who they sent money to saying, hey, can you return the money we sent you? Because 1 million people got defrauded. Maybe they should have some of the money. It's not clear if that's ever going to happen. It's also not clear if any of the many media outlets that took ill-gotten gains from FTX, like the left-wing blog Semaphore, will ever pay that money back. Now, this is the biggest financial scandal probably in history. Joe Biden is expected to ignore it completely tonight, even though the Democratic Party was the main political beneficiary of the money from FTX. Glenn Greenwald is a journalist working on Substack, finds the story interesting. He joins us tonight. Glenn, thanks so much for coming on. It's a little weird, like the cynical among us when the FTX story broke said to one another, this will be out of the news in a week. And actually it was. Does that shock you?
Yes and no. I mean, it would be like, if Bernie Madoff was found to be with his tentacles in a bunch of political offices, you would think that would be a story that would go on for a long time. I think the reason why they wanted to get rid of this is it's too revealing. I remember the time that Trump boasted of the fact that he could, before being president, get anyone on the phone in Washington by just offering them up a check and they would do whatever he asked for. That, of course, is how D.C. works, and this shows it. There are politicians who are very liberal, who usually would be in favor of regulating a new currency, a cryptocurrency, who suddenly got adamant that the government should stay out of it. It turns out they were getting big money from FTX. There are, he said in an interview, Sam Bankman-Fried did, that he purposely touted his donations to Democrats and hid the ones he made to Republicans because the only way to be popular among the media is by having them think that you're donating to Democrats. If they donate to Republicans, they hate you. So there's so much going on here that reveals a little bit too bright of a light at how Washington really works.
And I wonder is there any hope, you spent so many years in the media, that somebody, well-funded news organization will just get to the bottom of it, write a clear series on what happened, ever?
The problem is that he was buying out media outlets as well. I mean, so many of them were recipients of huge amounts of money. The Intercept, where I used to work, I founded it and then quit, got huge grant from him, and to this day refuses to return it. And everyone knows, including these politicians, it's not their money. That money was stolen. It was a Ponzi scheme, and people are out without their money while these media outlets and politicians keep the money that doesn't belong to them.
It's really unbelievable. Glenn Greenwald, thank you for that perspective.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.